Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog.
Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams. Real love bursting out of every seam. Days go by. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is recorded in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog Nice coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast, episode 238.
No.
238.
No.
Yes?
No.
39.
Wow. All right.
No.
I wasn't here for 238, so that's why. 239. I'm
No.
the host, Boog Nice. Nope.
It's 40.
240? Oh.
Oh, damn.
240.
That's why we mixed it up, because you know what that is mixed up, huh? Backwards or something.
Oh.
It's the same numbers.
It's April.
420.
It's funny drug number, is what I'm saying.
You know what? I'm an idiot. I didn't really look at your thing really closely, and I just realized that that's not authentic.
You guys, I was hoping we could keep it going through the show, but in the pre-show, without even being prompted, Boog was like, hey, man, you got your setup going real quick. I'm like, yeah, it looks exactly the same, huh? He's like,
Lightning
yep,
fast.
pretty much. I'm like, yep, pretty much, right?
He said, that's a shot-for-shot remake.
Yeah. He really was like, man, so that's all you did this week, huh? Just set that up? I'm like, yep, took a lot of time. I was hoping that we could have that moment on the show, and I guess it did happen.
That's fantastic.
So good. Anyway, what's good? Boog, let's hear from you, because you weren't here on Wednesday. How was your week?
Man, my week has been a little hectic. I'm doing a lot, man. I'm actually going to Maryland tomorrow. I'm at my mom's house at the moment. I just have my computer. I did some bullshit. I just been doing some bullshit. I got up early today, and I got up on time, and then I fell back asleep, and then it was an hour later. I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna just go into work a little late, and I was shooting some stuff early because I knew that I was not going to be here this weekend. So I was like, let me just shoot some stuff so I have some content for the weekend. 1 hour turned into 2, and 2 turned into 3, and 3 turned into 8.
Oh my God.
I just didn't go to work.
That's me sorting magic cards right now and being like, yeah, let's start at 5:30 and wait for Rick.
So yeah, so I didn't go to work, and even though I did get a package at work, and I did want to go and pick that up.
No.
And I went and got a haircut, and then I came down, and now I'm at my mom's house, and I'm doing laundry because I need some stuff that was down here to take with me to leave to Maryland at 6 a.m. today.
I believe it.
Okay.
But yeah, other than that, the week was pretty good. I did like I said, I got a package today. I'm not sure what it was. I think it might have been the X-Men 3-pack, the second 3-pack. I did shoot a couple shots of the first one earlier today. I also got a shipping notification for my Ghost Rider.
Oh.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah,
A
pretty
certain
excited.
I heard
hell
shipping from
cycle.
Fife, so it's going to be a second.
I've got the hugest pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store I've probably ever had coming this weekend as well. I don't know how I'm going to get that because I won't be here. So yeah, just I'm all over the place. My head's on fire. Head is bald. I shaved my head bald.
Is it not always bald?
I mean, basically, yeah, but
You
like,
line it up, right?
yeah, but you know. So yeah, I don't know. That's it. That was my week. It's been hectic. And Kendall was here on spring break too, so we were all over the place.
Beautiful.
That's it. How about you guys?
Oh, just another week. I got some cards, so just here doing that while y'all are talking. Please, getting the screen share up.
I'm just working. I'm working a lot. I actually did the opposite of you today, Boog. I went in early. Company wide, it was a half day. Not for me. I went in at like 5 a.m. and then I stayed. My idea was to go in at like 5 so I could get a full 8 hours. And while everybody leaves at 12, I could at least leave at 2 or something. Ended up staying till 6.
Oh my god, you worked a crazy ass shift.
Be like that. We got to make like trophies for this company that we work with, but like they always have like the nuttiest turnaround time. Like they want them on Friday, next Friday, and I was only able to start working on them today. They want 32 trophies. I was like, bro, it's no way.
How many can you make a day?
I mean, it just depends. Like it takes about like 40 minutes to cut one. And then, but there's a lot of cleanup to it because like, so they're trophies. So I have to flame polish all the edges and stuff. So that takes a lot of time. And then I got to put them together. And we got to lay all the vinyl on it. And it's just a whole mess. It's a whole mess. And I'm not going to be at work on Monday. So I only have like a cut, like now I have one less day to work on it. So it sucks.
Why won't you be at work on Monday?
It's my birthday on Sunday, so I'm just taking Monday off.
Hey, nice.
What I'm talking about.
That's it.
What's the plan?
Absolutely nothing.
Whoa,
dude, nice.
don't lie to the people now. You got big plans. It's called a birthday stream.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stream. That's right. Yeah, I'll stream something.
That's cool. That's a plan.
Little B-Day stream.
That's true. I'll stream some stuff. I'm gonna try streaming on YouTube again. I've been streaming on nothing but Instagram for a while because for some reason Instagram bequeathed me with the feature of going live from a desktop so I can use like OBS. So like admittedly my lives stand out a little more on Instagram because they're not just like coming from, some like a camera, like it's a produced live, much like the show here. So I've just been taking advantage of that. But like I did a poll because I wasn't sure, like I wasn't sure what everybody preferred. I did a poll on my Instagram about what people would they rather watch it on YouTube or Instagram. An overwhelming response for YouTube instead of Instagram.
Yeah, I was really shocked. I'll tell you this, man. These people that watch your stories, they better fucking show up. They're already making you switch to fucking YouTube. Like these dudes don't show up.
I understand why you might want to do it on Instagram though, because everybody does it on YouTube though. I mean, I did vote for YouTube, but that's
I voted. I
was kind of surprised.
I voted Instagram because let me tell you this. I know these guys that have like 100,000 followers, 200,000 followers. They're the type of people that go live every single day selling things on Instagram, and they do not have that option.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know. I really don't understand how me of all people got that feature.
I love it, man.
It's crazy.
Maybe
but like
maybe you're special, Poncho. Have you
could be.
Maybe they really love you.
Myself here, but
do you have a certain fling that now works at Instagram or?
I mean,
X,
me and Mark talk, but it's nothing serious.
The only issue I've ever had with you streaming on Instagram is just that it randomly zooms into you.
Does it really?
Dude, I don't know why, and it's like there's nothing. I don't know why. It's not even just you. It's your whole stream will zoom for like a minute, and then it'll zoom back out.
Oh, that's kooky. I think it's because it's weird because Instagram Live has like a funny not a funny resolution, but like it's the Instagram like portrait mode resolution.
Mm-hmm.
But the resolution through my OBS is like a desktop resolution. But if you watch my Instagram live on desktop, it shows the full resolution and not the phone like resolution. It's so weird. Like, I am convinced that this feature is like half baked right now, and like it's just like kind of like half rolled out to people. It's literally like they just threw a bunch of they threw everybody's name in a hat, and they just like picked like 1% of people and was like, all right, okay. And they didn't even they told me once that I could do it, and I just so happened to bookmark that link, and that's the only reason I can go live all the time from my desktop. So
My God.
who knows? And like the features are really like spotty. Like they don't give you this. You can't reuse your stream key. It has to be a new stream key every single time. And like if you get disconnected, you can't reconnect to it because you have to recycle a stream key. It's like everything points to it being like extreme. No, I wouldn't say underbaked, but like early stages. So the whole reason I'm talking about this is because like I had I was gifted the option, so I felt obligated to use it. And I felt like my lives kind of like stood out more so than other people's Instagram lives.
Yeah, and other people that stream on Instagram would come in and be like, "Damn, man, when am I going to get this option?" And kind of like Fabio said, it made you stand out because everybody just does it on YouTube.
True, yeah. And I feel
There's
like
a million people streaming every day in the toy community.
Just ignore the results. Screw democracy.
Well, yeah, you never know, huh? Yeah, I'll try YouTube again. Like, cause I used to stream all the time on YouTube, so I don't know.
YouTube.
I just didn't want to waste the opportunity. I'm just happy to have the opportunity.
No, I don't blame you. I'm just happy to have the opportunity.
But yeah, anyway, it's my week. I look forward to the weekend. I look forward to inching closer and closer and closer to 35 years old. It's gonna be great.
No. You made a deal with God. Everybody else ages but you.
That's true. Yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about that.
How did you forget that? Get your wife in here. She'll remind you. She'll remind you.
That's it. Yeah, I turned 34 on Sunday. I think once I hit 35, that I don't, out of respect for those of us who are more age challenged here in the chat, and
I was trying to stop you.
I don't know, like every 5 years, that's for me, it's like I don't want to do it, but then like once I get there, I feel fine. It was crazy when I turned 30. But my friend was like, "Hey, you're 30 now, but you're the youngest you'll ever be in your 30s." So that's pretty cool. And I go, "You know what? You're right." So that's my outlook on life right now.
I like where your head's at, pal.
Absolutely. The opposite is so no head.
So no head.
That's
Put
it.
it in there.
So no 30s.
So no 30s. Right. Well,
This is good.
we should probably talk toys.
Yeah, that sounds good. I have a little presentation prepared here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, pull up the PowerPoint.
Hey,
Presentation. Oh
Should
god.
have drawn yourself on a goatee like that famous guy who like, I give you this and you'll give me that in exchange.
man,
The
did you guys
exchange
watch
meme?
the new Mando?
Yeah, I did. Do you mean
Yeah.
Cameo? The show?
Cameo Lorians? Yeah.
Cameo Lorians.
Man.
People are pressed, huh?
That guy you love? Yeah, he's in Star Wars now.
And he's
Anyway.
not wearing a stormtrooper helmet.
But on top of that, it might be Mando Mania, but it's also Star Wars Celebration going on right now.
Wait, did
Yeah.
everybody see that most recent episode of Mando?
I don't watch
Everyone
that.
punted on
Well,
us.
yeah.
Come on.
Those
I
it's
know.
relevant to, yeah, we've seen it. Did you watch it, Boog?
I think I watched the most recent one. What was the most recent one? With all the cameos, right?
With Jack Black and Lizzo and C. Lloyd.
There's
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, this is not a bit. That is not Fabio saying random names as a joke. Those are
Yeah,
real
yeah.
people that cameoed in this fucking episode.
Yeah. In no particular order, but also in order of appearance.
Wow. What did you guys think about that episode, though?
Oh, we're doing that now. Okay.
I didn't
No,
mind
no, no,
the
no. No.
episodes like
No, let's talk about it. I don't care. Whatever.
yeah, whatever. I didn't mind the episode's occurrences, so to speak, but it was just all happened so quick. Like two weeks ago or something, we got like a super short episode, right? That had like a lot of interesting stuff going on. And then this one is like really long, and it's just like a glorified side quest, and then it just kind of resolves something that's been, set up in a few episodes now, just like right away in the last 5 minutes of the episode. It like develops kind of the overarching story, but not really develops so much as like resolves it. It's like, oh, okay. Thought this was going to be like a bigger thing, but here we are. It's done.
Yeah, when we get episodes like this, I can't help but feel frustrated. Like, this is where the budget's going. I'd rather. Oh, what's going on? Somebody's watching a premiere. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I just can't help but feel frustrated. Like, dude, this is where the money's going. A person that's not even an actress, who's doing a terrible job at acting. Jack Black and Christopher Lloyd, like, it's just so over bloated for no reason. And then the whole, you know what? At first I was like, you know what? I don't mind this because it seems like they were going to resolve a certain storyline, and they absolutely didn't. And not only did they not resolve it, it seems like it's never going to be talked about again. Remember Mando's obsession with fixing IG-11?
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was the whole point. He's like, "Oh, this is a droid. This is a droid planet. Like, I'll find the piece for IG-11 here." I thought he was going to say, like, "Oh yeah, let's help him. Let's help him, Bo. Maybe we'll find this piece for IG-11." That doesn't happen whatsoever. They just fucking leave.
Excuse me?
It's I don't know, man. It was a fine episode. Like, the ending was really good, but like, I don't know. When I see these random actors in there, I'm like, come on.
I feel like this episode is one of those, or really this season has been one of those that, like, remember back in the 90s when they would just air episodes out of order in syndication?
Yeah.
This feels kind of like that. Like, this episode should have been, an episode after the baptism or something like that, or after she tells him about the mythosaur or whatever. And that hasn't, saying when Bo-Katan told the armor about the mythosaur, it happened like an episode or two episodes after it actually happened. So I feel like these things are happening like way too long in between each other.
They're getting cut up really strangely, these episodes.
Yeah. I don't understand. It's not even I guess they could be technically cut together in such a way, because within the episode they kind of make sense, but within the season, not really. I don't know. It's strange. Certainly strange.
All right, sorry to take us on that detour. What's happening?
Yeah, that's all right. Anyway, it's Mando Mania, yes, right? Clearly, we're Mando maniacal, but it's also Star Wars Celebration. Where? I don't remember.
It has to be in Florida because you'd know if it was near you.
Yeah, it's not here, but it could be in London too. Is this one in London?
Oh, maybe it is.
Anyway, if you are a Star Wars celebrationer, Star Wars celebrator, you have the exciting first chance opportunity at this exclusive Darth Vader Revenge of the Jedi colorway exclusive pre-order.
Nice.
Oh god,
bro, this is the Carlos Rossi dipped Darth Vader. This is crazy.
This is red velvet cupcake Vader.
This where he falls in the lava? Like, what's going on?
This is so the original title for Return of the Jedi was Revenge of the Jedi.
Oh, that's right. Oh, damn. #1 Star Wars podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Even I know that.
That's true. Well, you're a fan.
Yeah. I'm a Star Warrior.
That's true. A fan and a part of the franchise.
Sure.
Lest we let people forget.
They've already made figures of my scene mates, you know?
You up next for real.
So the idea is this is supposed to be Vader in the colorway of the Revenge of the Jedi original poster.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Was
that convincing? Was that convincing?
I think it's the old Vader, though. It's like the 1.0 Vader, because they've done a few different versions.
Yeah, he don't even have the chain.
Yeah, that kind of stinks. Yeah, you do not.
His chain don't hang low.
No. I do not wobble to the floor.
No.
When are they going to actually update Vader and like update any of these figures and give them some damn double jointed elbows and
Well, that's what I'm
extra
saying. Is
like,
this is the 1.0 Vader? They've done the best Vader since then, which is the Obi-Wan Dark Times one that came out like last year.
No. The best Vader is literally the 3 3/4 inch Vader.
Oh yeah, sure. But I'm talking in Black Series.
Oh, true.
And so, just weird. Just a dip way back into the well for a, very, very easy repaint. So, I don't know, man. It's a little weird. A little underwhelming. And it's not like you're going to go to there's an appeal, right? You're at the booth at the con. You go through and you get something in hand for leaving. But all you have here is a placard, a little postcard with a code so you can pre-order this. You will not be leaving with this in your hands at the con. But everybody else who is not at the con, remaining quantities will be made available on the 11th on Hasbro Pulse.
Great date.
Very, very exciting.
This is garbage. All right, next.
Yeah, it kind of is, Boog. I'm gonna have to agree. Anyway, they also did a bunch of new reveals. And a batch of new reveals, huh? All right, cool. A lot of the Ahsoka.
What chopper is this?
Oh, by the way, did you guys see the Ahsoka trailer?
Yeah,
No,
that was
I
amazing.
actually didn't watch it. A couple of people sent me the link.
Man.
I'm watching it. It looks good.
Oh, dude,
Looks
it's
pretty darn
fucking incredible.
good. Can't front. I mean, it really. If this, to go back to Mando, if this season is nothing to go off of, I mean, they've already introduced another live-action Rebels character, so no question that's going to continue. They're kind of making the full transition, and I didn't know it was Ramona Flowers playing.
Harrison.
Playing Hera. That's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
I
I like
love
her. It's all over, bro. Right? Clone Commando. There it is. Classic army builder. That's fun.
Classic.
Oh well, we've never gotten a clone before. This is great.
From the Bud batch. That's cool. Cool. All right. What about wow. Echo and his mercenary gear. Ooh. Echo. All right.
They're all in completely different gear.
Yeah, so this is, I think, the more current looks because they all have kind of the more personalized gear now.
Oh, funny. Yeah. I forgot. You wouldn't know because all you listen to is the recaps. You don't actually watch the show.
Yeah, no. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Not like these decos. Wow. This happened on the most recent season?
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, you can use these as the extra Mandos from this season here.
God, these look terrible.
Omega.
Omega looks really, really good.
Omega actually looks good.
Looks good. Yeah,
she looks way better than the first one. That sucked.
She looks like Poncho, like the child NPCs from Cyberpunk.
Hell yeah, dude. Oh my god. This is a must buy.
Right? Throw some goggles or some weird eyes, cybernetic eyes on her. Done.
Yeah, anyone who's into Transformers, this colorway of these guys, they look like shattered glass. Bad Batch.
Oh no.
Yeah, this Omega looks really, really good. Everybody else,
you said it wrong.
I just don't like the design. Omega.
Yeah, thanks.
There you go. Everybody else's designs, I'm not a fan of. I have the first season.
I guess the other sort of big news with Hasbro too, I mean, we're not seeing it here, but I was going to point it out, is they're going back to the window packaging.
Absolutely.
So these are still in the window-less.
Hey, but they're still saving the planet because all the plastic windows are going to be recycled.
Oh, great.
Even though they were before, and it literally says it on the box. But
absolutely, 100%.
Wow.
Literally, the recycled logo is right there at the edge of every single package.
Embossed.
What a case! What a
onto
case!
The
giving it back to you and patting yourself on the back. Love it. Wow.
That's a kooky move. No, I mean
it is
the title of this week's episode. So yeah, let's talk about it. Fat Man hit us with 10 earlier. So we got to talk about the Hasbro. We got to talk about Hasbro and the huge backpedal of them redoing window packaging. If they raise the price again, though, I'm out. I'm not paying $30 for pop for a legend.
We had to go back. Per demand, you wanted the plastic packaging, so we had to increase price.
I was just gonna say, joking aside, there's been a lot of rumors from Preternia even on Twitter like last week that said that they're going to raise again by 12% this year.
I believe it. I think that this is a monkey's paw situation. Like, we're gonna get the Windows back, but it's gonna be the excuse for them to, raise the prices again.
Yeah, because that's going to definitely solve all their problems. This will solve it. More greed.
I don't know, man. This is a really, really stupid backtrack, in my opinion. I don't understand it. It makes absolutely no sense considering what they've said, and they basically just making the marketing people say bullshit and get the brunt of everybody's attacks and shit like that, because this
That is
is
true.
literally just corporate people trying their best to make as much money as possible. That's all this is. It's no other reason for some shit like this. It's really
Yeah.
stupid.
You guys
It's
are
nothing
so
but
doom and gloom, so negative. This is great. Corporations
It's nothing
do us a
but
favor.
It's nothing but corporate stupidity. They're all sitting there in a room and they're like, "Why aren't our profits up?" And a lot of people have been complaining there's no plastic. Oh, let's bring it back and then let's raise it by 12%. How about that?
That's what they want.
Yeah, by the end of the year, these things are all going to be fucking $29.99. It's insane. How can people collect this shit still? I don't understand.
To be fair, we got our plastic packaging back though, so I mean that's a W for us, right?
Yeah,
Big
I would say so.
I'd agree.
I concur, Mr. Joshi.
Yeah, I'm definitely not feeling it, man. First of all, I didn't care about the plastic packaging anyway. Like, I open shit, so I don't care about hanging some shit on my wall or any of that shit. Like, I want to open it, I want to display it out in the open or take pictures of it anyway. So I don't really care about that. I do understand that they were, there was a lot of swaps, and I guess, but Hasbro wasn't even really losing money like that. The retailers lose money like that, honestly. But because once the product goes to the retail store, Hasbro already made their bread anyway. So, but yeah, I don't know, man. This is a stupid thing. It really is, and they're pretending like the customers, made this happen. That's not what happened.
Absolutely not.
That's not what happened at all. So I don't know, man. I'm feeling not happy about any of that shit. Yeah. When is this supposed to take effect?
Into 2024.
They say beginning later this year.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know if that means production starts later this year or it's hitting retail shelves later this year. Because if that's the case, then they must have already hit the switch, and that stuff is in production right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it might have been, because they're making it seem like it's going to happen really soon.
Yeah, we'll know once our homies in the Philippines start getting that early product, baby.
Yeah, once the homies in the Philippines start getting figures from the Marvels and it starts having clear plastic, then you'll know.
Mm-hmm.
This brings up the question: Would you pay $30 for a Marvel Legend, a standard Marvel Legend?
No,
but it has more plastic, right?
I'm not
only
even
in the
I'm
packaging,
not even paying,
Fabio.
Only the packaging.
I'm not even paying 26.
But it's still plastic, right?
I'm not paying 26. I'm not paying 30.
What about you, Boog? I mean, you're the main Marvel Legend collector here. Where does your mind go when you think a 12% increase could mean $30?
Okay.
Damn, I guess we'll never know.
We will
Say
never
that
know.
again. I'm sorry. Say that again.
There he is.
I said, where does your mind go when you think that when you think a 12% increase could mean $30 Legends? Would you still what's your plan? Like full support still, or pick and choose?
Well, I'm not even full support right now. So,
there you go.
I mean, I'm picking and choosing according to teams I want to complete and according to some of the best versions of characters that really matter. When they do stuff that is totally new sculpts, then I'll mess with that stuff. I'm gonna be talking about this stuff a bit and some updates this weekend or whatever. But yeah, I can't see myself paying $30 for a Bucky cap.
Mm.
Like it's not.
Mm.
It's not. It's not worth it. I'm looking for specific things in terms of engineering and design, and I'm gonna just be picking and choosing moving forward. It's not like I need to get every single thing, but I do want to complete some teams, and that's pretty much it. But I'm definitely not. Um, I'm just not doing it because it's not worth it. It's not that. It's not even that I can't afford it. It's just it's not. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
You're not getting your value.
Yeah, it's not the value is not there. So
It's
I'll
value.
be.
I mean, you probably wait for sales, right? For
For some stuff,
clearance things.
some things I support. Straight up, like I said, if it's a brand new sculpt and I think that it may be hard to get at retail, then sometimes I'll go ahead and pre-order it right away. But yeah, I don't know if Hasbro's not gonna step it up in terms of new, a lot more accessories and new sculpts and stuff like that. Then I can't do it, man. It's not really worth it. Star Wars Black Series is complete trash for me at this particular point, and considering what other companies like Jada is doing in terms of introducing a lot of articulation and stuff like that for a fair price point, it's like, what are they doing over there? It feels predatory,
Yeah,
So,
man. Especially because Jada's such a small company. This is their like they're so early. Well, they've only done the monsters and this like what's the excuse? These guys are so much smaller than you. It's not even funny. You're arguably the biggest company in the world next to like Bandai when it comes to toys. Like it's just greed. We're not stupid. Kids don't collect this shit. We do. We're adults. We know what we're doing. We know what you're doing. Like, come on.
I mean, knowing people who have told me sort of the numbers, we may think that ultimately, I think we are still a very, very small percentage of a small percentage. Our audience, us here on the show, and
Oh no, yeah, but like for
listening,
specific
but
lines,
that
let's
small
be
percentage number, whatever, still spends probably more overall.
and it's on a line by line basis. Like obviously we're not fucking buying those whatever gimmick toys they make all the time when they're like 5 points of articulation and they change the name of the type of line that it is or whatever it may be.
You're right.
Like obviously like there's different levels to it. There's certain lines there's no way that any kid is collecting and no parent is gonna pay $30 for some 6-inch action figure.
Right.
Just
Let's
not gonna
pretend
happen.
we're not the whales. You know what I mean? Like, we are. Might be the small percentage, but we probably do. I mean, there's no question we spend the most on it.
Yeah.
So, on a cater
Oreo brings up a good point. He said this is more about retailers complaining than collectors when it comes to windowless packaging.
That's very true. Yeah.
I'm sure.
By the retailers.
I'm sure. I mean, it's. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what the hell's going on over there, but I tell you, Target. There's no way Target is happy with everything having to go on sale immediately.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that that's something that they want.
I think just the stuff's not moving as fast.
No, for
it's
sure.
not moving fast enough for what is their usual clearance cycle, I guess.
well, how could raising the price fix that?
Exactly. I'm saying, man, like these people have no common sense. Like, come on, bro. Obviously, the prices aren't going to go back down.
I always say common sense ain't so common these days.
Come on.
Can I get an amen?
Amen. I mean, I guess
just common guy sayings,
Common dudes, common sayings. Okay.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to be relatable and.
I don't know. I'm feeling like the bubble's about to burst here.
That's true, but I mean, how often? I mean, I feel like we say that every time the price goes up by $2. But to be fair, once it hits like that new threshold of 30, then yeah, you're absolutely right. If there's any time for it to burst, it's when it hits 30. Like staying in the $20 mark, I I can see how people are like, okay, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's fine, I guess. But yeah, like you're saying, Boog, once we pass, no, not even pass, but hit $30 for something that people that are still collecting remember paying $5 for, it's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, and you know, worst part is like I said, it's not even just that they're increasing that price, but like look at you just have to open your eyes and look at everybody that's next to them. McFarlane is still at $20. NEC is at $30, and they sculpt and everything's unique, and they cater much more to their fan base than the Legends team has. And when you're over there in that NECA section, you see SH figure arts for $30. Like, you know, it's just a matter of like looking at what's there and thinking like, man, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I don't know. Everything's got to be pinless. It's got to be way more new sculpts. There's got to be way more articulation and way more accessories for it to be worth $30. If they want to try to move into the range of import prices, then they gotta have import quality and accessories, or else they gonna lose a big chunk. And then also, it's already been pricing out a lot of collectors. I mean, collecting and displaying and being able to do this shit is gonna be rich dude's sport in a minute. Like, if you a brokey, you're not gonna be able to do this shit. So, pretty sad. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm not, you know, uh, putting this shit aside, like I'm still very excited and very optimistic about displaying, about just, having a good time doing A.C.B.A and stuff like that. But like, um, but it's gonna be more of a hustle for me to just not pay out the ass for some of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is what it is, man. Not happy, but we'll see. I hope this is not true. I hope it's not another 12%, but it definitely seems like they setting us up for the okey doke with this plastic packaging coming back bullshit.
So Ebony Leopard in chat is asking, like, he's been asking for a while, where's this $30 figure coming from? So the speculation is 12%. Like Hasbro's looking to increase 12% across their brand. And if it's 12%, 12% of 27 averages around $30. So that's where we're getting $30 from. But again, it's just speculation. So it's not concrete or anything like that, but judging by the way we've been going for the last like 5 years, it's not crazy out of the question to think that there's another price increase coming.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I
mean, they've proven it's working too. To just kind of put a button on that, it's working. People keep paying for it, so it's what it is. It's gonna keep happening. Monkey's paw, as we said.
absolutely.
Anywho, there were a couple of speaking of price increases. A new anniversary program for Marvel Legends starting pre-orders. The couple of the 60th anniversary items have gone up for sale, including the Iron Man. Right, we saw that. And this week, just now, Iron Man, or wait, no, that's Doctor Doom, Captain Marvel, little Marvel Legends Face Off, huh? And then the Hulk and Bruce Banner.
I just wish any of this made sense. Like, look at this. What are we looking at here? Like that Doctor Doom was $51.99, and then that Iron Man is $30.
Be fair,
like they're just pulling shit out their ass.
Looking at the BBTS prices, which is about $2 to $3 more than what it would be.
So I think this is 49, this is 59, and this is 24.
But again, I talked about this Iron Man again. This is a new sculpt. It's definitely an improvement on the old Toy Biz version. I did pre-order this. I just did it directly through Hasbro Pulse.
No, this is the same. This is almost the exact same price on Hasbro Pulse. This is $27.99.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the other two is 49 and 59 respectively. But a couple of people pointed out some details missing on Doctor Doom. They didn't paint the green band around his leg.
Mm.
It's a new look for Captain Marvel for Monica Rambeau, but she doesn't have double jointed elbows, and it's
They
just
hadn't shown the unmasked head for Doom before, had they?
Yeah.
Oh, they had?
no.
Yeah, we seen the
Can't
picture of him.
have-
We seen the picture of him holding his mask. It was like the
Oh,
first
okay.
teaser. It was the
I
first
but
teaser.
we didn't see the actual face. It was just the teaser of the back of his head, basically at first. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna charge $50 for this, like, come on, one more set of hands between both. I guess Doom has two head sculpts and then the mask, but they couldn't give us another head sculpt for Monica. They couldn't give us one more set of hands. Like, just go the distance, man. And this Doctor Doom is basically Iron Man reused, basically. So it's not like it's a lot of new sculpt in here. The
Yeah,
hood,
and that Monica is a female figure we've gotten a million times.
crazy.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, for again, trying to complete teams, trying to do some classic things and what have you. I do want this Monica Rambeau, but it's really not a spectacular figure in any regard. I don't even really care about Secret Wars Doom. We got the best Hasbro Doom so far from that Super Skrull Build-A-Figure wave, and then they repurposed that one as God Doom almost. I guess they changed up a torso or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. In terms of this Hulk and Banner 2-pack, I like the idea of this, but I don't like the head sculpt for Banner at all. Like, it doesn't look like Bruce Banner to me at
Yeah,
all.
when you weren't here last week, we said that shit's Peter Parker. It does not
Basically.
look like Bruce Banner whatsoever.
I mean, all right, cool. I got another scientist guy, I guess, but the glasses, the removable glasses, but like, come on, like, what's going on with that head sculpt? Also, somebody else pointed this out too. They couldn't give an additional like like half changing head sculpt for Bruce Banner and your 60th anniversary.
Yeah, maybe like
You know,
screaming head, green eyes, something.
something, anything.
He just looks so bored,
And then
Something.
they changed the upper torso for Hulk a little bit, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So it's less, I guess, less musculature or whatever the case may be to kind of match the look from the comic cover. But I love the butterfly joints in terms of the range of movement going back. But if you was going to change the torso, why not go ahead and fix it where the butterfly joints can go forward on this as well? Because this is a very, very good hold for Hulk and almost perfect. But come on, like, what people are asking for. You know what it is. Make it where his arms can go forward so he could simulate a clap, basically, and then give him two and flat palms. So, like, come on, go the distance here. This is 60th anniversary. You're supposed to be rolling out the new shit, the hot shit. Like, this is bullshit, So yeah, man, it is what it is. Again, I still did pre-order this though. I just pre-ordered it from Hasbro Pulse. It's not like it's complete trash, but it just leaves a bit to be desired,
I feel that. What's good with? What else we got for news?
What's next?
No
on the
idea.
docket? Okay. do we have miscellaneous shit to talk about? Because there's a couple things been on.
Which one?
I said, is there some miscellaneous stuff we want to talk about? Because there's a couple things we could bring up.
Yeah, like what? I have no idea what's going on.
Ramen Toys.
Oh yeah, let's talk that.
Not Engine of Vengeance is a lot of reshares, and like literally
There it
like
is.
20 people this week showed this shit to me. I've been following Ramen Toys and following them alongside the Odd Frog, whatever they were calling their shit. Odd Frog had came out and done something, but I think they did the Kickstarter, but it didn't reach the goal, and they like recalibrated and tried to do something else. But I'm not really fucking with the Odd Frog shit regardless. I don't care what they do. I'm not putting any money down on that shit. So the next best option was this Ramen Racer,
Great
and
name.
making pretty good strides. And this past week, a lot of people been resharing their posting videos and what have you. I do like the way this look. I do like the features, but I do not like the flame effects at all.
A
I
little
don't
too
like the way
red, huh?
Yeah, they look weird too. Even the flames coming out the engine, the hood looks stupid. I don't like it. But I do like the features here. It looks good. It looks pretty solid. Seats are adjustable. You could definitely get 4 figures inside the vehicle. 2 in the front, 2 in the back type situation, even though it is a 2-door.
Got good headroom too.
It looks pretty good, huh?
It's got good headroom also.
Yes.
Especially
good
for your
headroom.
6-inch Marvel Legends.
Mm-hmm.
So good headroom.
Absolutely. So good head.
I think that I think they supposed to put this out on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, right? It's supposed to go up for pre-order on Sunday.
The first slide you showed, Fabio, has the date, the pre-order date. Yeah, that's it. Another Kickstarter rises.
Oh, I see. Hong Kong time. Okay.
No, this
wait,
is pre-orders. So
Yeah,
Pre-order,
this
sorry,
isn't.
not
This isn't.
Kickstarter.
Yeah, it's pre-orders. This
My
is
fault, my
Ramen
fault.
Toys, right?
Yeah, Ramen
Yeah.
Toys.
Did you guys see that they got earlier? That was
wait,
No,
wild.
no.
what?
Yeah, they had to make a statement like, we're not producing that Maverick figure. We're talking to Paramount right now, trying to get the rights. We're sorry."
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
That's
yeah,
rough.
they got
Poor
got, man.
guys.
Don't fuck. You
They
can't. You
got
can't fuck
God,
with Tommy.
huh?
You can't fuck with Tommy Cruise and think you're
That's
gonna get
true.
away with it.
Mm-hmm. Tommy C.
Yeah, they put up like right now that it's not gonna be made until they secure some sort of rights for it. I guess they said.
You are talking about TC, right?
That shit's not happening.
Yeah, there's no way.
The Mav? Come on, man.
This got to be so much money.
Surely they can find
It sucks because
something.
it looked really good, and it was funny. Somebody in the comments just said, "Just remove the head and release the figure, anyways." It does look like a great sculpt.
Yeah.
So, in terms of the car here, I see an early bird offer of 175, 250. Am I sorry? I'm confused. Early bird offer valid until the 9th of May.
Hell yeah. A month window? That's crazy for an early bird.
So you can purchase it at 175 if you pre-order it before May the 9th. Is that the deal? Is that how I'm reading? Am I reading that properly?
No, we're reading it.
Yeah, according to the copy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So the pre-order, it's not even a crowd fund Kickstarter type thing. They just producing the shit and selling it, many as they can. Huh? Is that what it is?
What it's looking like.
All right. Well, there you have it. So if you want to get yourself a muscle car and then maybe customize yourself a Robbie Reyes, or just use this as just a muscle car, and this is an opportunity here. I have never purchased anything from Ramen Toys. Again, I told you I'm being very clear that I'm not fucking with the Odd Frog thing personally in any way, shape, or form based on how they've conducted themselves since the beginning of that campaign and the kind of shady dealings with that company and them breaking off from the original dude, and it's just a lot of like funny style shit.
Baggage.
Yeah, a lot of baggage there, so I'm good on that. Seems like it's a better option, but again, I've never dealt with these folks in any way, shape, or form. I don't really know anything. Have you guys ever purchased anything from Ramen before? Did they have anything before this?
They've brought stuff to market before for sure.
Okay, all right. So I guess this would be their
Yeah,
biggest.
they've done those like 80s commanders, which are pretty popular.
Okay. But yeah, I guess this is their biggest project to date, though, right?
Yes.
I'd say so.
I would imagine. Well, I don't know. But it seems so. It seems so for sure. Ebony Leopard mentions they brought out the Silverhawk figures also.
The Silverhawk figures, right? Okay.
Oh, but, right. Yeah.
We just loosely reporting the news here. I'm not endorsing anything or anybody unless I say I'm endorsing them. So I'm not. All right. Just letting you know. All right. What else? Miscellaneous.
Real quick before we move on, Fat Man hit us with 5, saying something. That hold on. Sorry. He says this ramen car has the HasLab It's got headlights. That's already better. HasLab didn't have headlights like an actual car. Response. Better? Yes, no?
I don't know if it's better. We don't know if this is even going to get produced. But I mean, having the headlights as opposed to not having the headlights, of course, that's a plus. From what I understand, you could change out the grill and stuff too. There's like options. I don't know if the options are based on what model or design you choose, or if the interchangeable options come standard with whatever version you choose. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, the light up features, the inside, the movable seats, all that stuff seems to be very cool features that were not going to be offered or not available on the HasLab. So,
well, Ramen Toys in the chat right now, so we can certainly just ask him.
Man, they're like me with the. Did someone say Mezco? They're great at that.
Absolutely.
Always popping up. What up, Ramen?
Yeah, man.
All right,
clear the fucking air.
No, man, I'm rude for this. We want these vehicles.
Yeah, clear us
from
out.
someone reputable.
Yeah, what she said.
Well,
Ebony Leopard brings up.
All about it.
Ebony Leopard brings up that the way the Hell Charger was drawn, it had no headlights though.
That's fucking whack.
I mean,
so if the whole car's on fire, you don't really need headlights. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Crazy. But the thing about this in particular is that it's something that can double as the engine of vengeance, but you could just straight up use it as just a muscle car or whatever. So it would make more sense for this to have the all the light up features, I suppose. But yeah, if Ramen's in the chat, then tell us about the car. Give us some information that we may not be to or may not know. But yeah,
absolutely.
This is all I know. I don't know anything.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat talking about the headlights and stuff, and I agree with you, Boog. It makes more sense to lean more into a street legal car and like a regular muscle car that can be used across multiple brands, and then just build off of that to make it look closer to the Hell Charger.
Mm-hmm.
So, very smart move, 100%. A lot of people are saying it's not street legal. Not the Hell Charger wasn't street legal. But it's a car on fucking fire, dude. Like even if it had headlights, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be street legal.
Mm-hmm.
I pulled you over, buddy. Was it the fire officer? No,
no, sorry. One of your headlights was out.
Headlights.
Sorry.
You're your fucking headlights, pal.
Oh shit! Oh shit's on fire. With no heads driving, but it's headlights.
BXTR Works hit us with 10, saying the Ramen Racer looks legit. 4 fist bumps. Thank you, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Thank you to Fat Man. Thank you to everybody that give us super chats so far. Thank you. Appreciate you guys.
And Bo Biggs hit us with 10 as well. No message, but I'm sure it's wholesome.
Oh, Biggs.
Yo, shout out to Bo Biggs. I found that roadblock.
Hell yeah.
Way after the fact, but it's all good. It's all good.
Ramen Toys also brings up a great point in chat. He said, not everybody wants a Hell Charger. Some just want a car, which is very true. Because I even remember during the HasLab how many non-Robbie Reyes fans were thinking about picking it up just based on the fact that it was an N-scale car.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds great. Hell yeah. I truly look forward to this.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. The price is definitely alluring. That's for sure. It's a good early bird price for sure. We talking about less than any other sort of. I think it's supposed to have some sounds too, if I'm not mistaken. But we're talking about less than the other RC Batmobile, right? What was that originally at retail? Even though I got the super discount.
Yeah, that was like one something. I think it was 175 too.
Fabio, do you remember the prices of those Batmobiles?
Yes.
The ones that were showing up at Costco were like $250 originally.
That's okay. Yeah. So it's even more.
You're right. It was, but yeah, I think I got it for $100 though.
But it went to Black Friday pricing like immediately. Like most people were finding it for like $89, $79.
Yeah, the supermarket, right?
Oh yeah, Costco, dude. At Costco.
Yeah. It wasn't Costco for me, but it's some supermarket that's not in the city. And me and Dave drove up to Yonkers and got.
Shout out to Dave Bronx, man. Man,
that guy tried to beat me up. Never forget.
Shout out to him and physically threatening Fabio.
Big shout.
Hey, well, you showed me a good time, so it's fine. Ramen Toys confirms in chat. Yes, it does have sounds as well.
Sounds?
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh my.
Very, very nice. He says, sorry for crashing the stream, A.C.B.A. No apologies needed, man. If anything, we're glad you're here.
Yeah. Because we was just talking shit and maybe saying inaccurate things too. So
absolutely.
Clear us the fuck out if we're making some sort of mistake, man. Let us know.
So Sunday, Jesus returns and Ramen Racer goes up for pre-order.
Absolutely.
Oh man. No relation.
Heaven and hell both rise up this Sunday.
Right.
They do say that life's a carousel.
What a wild yin to the yang, right?
Very, very tasteful.
All right. So yeah. You guys can follow them at IG_Ramen Boy for the specifics on the Ramen Racer. But again, pre-orders open this Sunday at 12 noon Hong Kong time, which is what time here? I don't know.
12 noon Hong Kong, and maybe that's
6 a.m. here.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, hold on. Maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah, maybe 8 a.m. actually.
No, I'm thinking it's I have no idea.
Okay.
Maybe 1,000.
So wait,
Hong Kong is 12 hours ahead.
12 hours ahead. Okay.
Yeah, so 6 a.m. Yeah, you're right.
Sure. All right. I'll accept that.
So there's that. What else we got?
While you guys figure that out, Fat Man hit us with 20 earlier in the show.
Oh hell yeah! Let's get it, Fat Man.
He said Toddy Mac is in his evil lair, clenching his fists. He's like, damn, Hasbro is bringing back Windows. We will have Windows within Windows. Take that. Toddy Mac strikes again. Pets his cat with his baseball cards.
I guess we can stay on vehicles because Todd had a quick showing of the Batwing, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, you're already behind, Fat Man. I'll tell you why. Because there's already a window within the window. There's a window inside the packaging that shows off the trading card that comes with every single figure, baby. He's ahead of the fucking game.
Is coming from inside the packaging.
He's in.
Jesus Christ, Rick. Clipping
Rick,
out.
what happened?
Shit.
What happened over there, Rick?
That's a famous meme.
Oh.
Your
He's in
mic
the
keeps on
walls.
clipping like you're going underwater
I
or
know.
something.
Oh, maybe I am.
I don't know if there's. I was actually looking at news before the show started. There's not a lot.
It's really not. It's really not a lot today. There is some McFarlane news.
Yeah, why not?
There is.
Todd Mackey, never
We all know
never
Pancho loves
won.
Todd.
Never one to be far from making headlines. He announced McFarlane Collector Edition.
Aren't all of his shits collect? Doesn't he already have this?
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought there was already a collector's edition.
He has a gold label, a signature series. Is that not collectible enough, Todd? Do you need more?
Platinum series. How much more collector can you get?
Does your greed know no bounds? How many types of variations do these people have to buy?
I don't know about this tagline right here, though. For collectors, by collectors. I feel like that's taken.
Jesus Christ, Todd.
Hey, that's pretty.
I was
That's
looking over
pretty
some old
accurate.
photos, and
Todd collects our money.
looks familiar.
Yeah, definitely never heard that one before.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Walmart exclusives. Yeah, see, everybody's wondering. Were
we not collectors before? Confused.
What could this mean? Like, what if they do the $40, big fig price point, but for a regular sized figure, and it's got a lot of accessories and paint?
Well, it's for collectors, so I mean, it checks out.
But it's the same sculpt.
So same scopes.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is kind of a weird tacit acknowledgement that's like, yeah, we haven't really been doing shit for collectors.
Now we're really gonna. These guys are giving you back plastic. We're gonna focus on you because we never did before.
No, we did not.
Hater Herder says, Fabio, you're thinking of by collectors for collectors. Huge difference.
My bad, dude. You're right. That's
a completely different animal.
That's the same part of my brain that made me think this was episode 420 already.
It's coming up. Can't wait.
Bro, that's gonna be crazy. Are we gonna cheeb up on air?
Maybe.
Yeah, it'll be the final episode. We'll get kicked off the platform.
No, we'll just be like, Boog's not here, man.
You ever thought about the times where Boog's not so nice, man?
What I missed?
We were just talking about on the 420 day stream that we all smoke on live and get kicked off the platform.
Yeah, man. That's on a Thursday though. But you know what? 421 is still 420, Juan. What I say to my friend.
Did you guys look at Todd's little video?
No, we can now. Whoa, let's check out this massive bat wing.
There's no pitting on this suit, I'll tell you that right now.
Look how loose it looks already.
Oh yeah, he's been manhandling that guy.
My goodness. Does he fit though?
Does Todd have kids?
But does he fit? Damn it.
Does Todd have kids?
I have no idea. Oh my god, this is.
You don't think
huge.
Todd would be the first to create his own collectibles like that?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this design being so different from the original, but it's really cool to have.
Whoa!
And it's not like Todd designed it, so I can't give him a hard time.
Come on, bro. Put the Batman in there.
Why is the bottom of it clear? You see that?
What's that about?
Maybe. Hey, you know what? Everybody's always asked, where's Batman gonna pee and where's he gonna poo? Now we know.
Oh, I guess.
That's right.
That's what that's for.
To be fair, it does make sense that the bottom would be clear so we can see what's below him.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's true.
That's fair.
I know we're having a lot of fun. Talking a lot of shit.
I don't know why you
But it does make sense.
No, it does. It does when you think about it that way.
Easy.
And you know, there's very likely some sort of scene that ties into that thing being clear.
That'd be cool. I wish you would like look through it like a periscope. Like, oh, I see you.
If only there was a vehicle where you could see through the entire thing. You know, I mean, that's true innovation.
Dude, how
piloted
he just re-releases that.
Bro,
clear
how didn't he put the figure inside? What
I know, right?
Yeah, he didn't even put it in. But
maybe that vehicle that's completely clear is piloted by a certain woman of wonder.
That's wild. How did he put it inside though? That's wild. Pause.
Anyway, what about the page punchers? Bam, bam.
No,
Come on, man.
There's
You love
no
page
way.
punchers. He's got Dark Knight Returns. This is gonna get into comics.
Why are his nipples so neon? What's going on?
This right here, it's gonna bring those kids in, baby.
This dude went to an anime rave and took it too seriously. I'll tell you that.
A kid is gonna walk by this at CVS or Dwayne Reed and be like, "Whoa,
Dwayne Reed,
Batman."
Dwayne Reed. What year is this? Is he gonna go to Sam Goody afterward?
Yeah, he must. They still have Dwayne Reed. They still got Dwayne Reed, right, Boog?
Yeah, it's still Dwayne Reed's out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on.
Well, I mean, Dwayne Reed, Walgreens, CS is kind of like all the same thing, but they are still named individually in certain places. Yeah. A lot of the Walgreens closed now.
Damn, this dude wrote a fucking dissertation. You see that?
Man, dude.
He let it go. Tell us how you really feel.
If you release the entire TDKR story or not, this 2-pack this way makes no sense.
Oh, that's not the description? Holy shit.
This is this guy.
This is just somebody making a comment. Wow.
He's going
he wrote
off.
a fucking book. And
I would have included a Harvey to this 2-pack and the Mutant later on.
Man,
if you read morning toy designer.
If you read the last sentence, it reads like a breakup letter.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those days are long gone.
Too bad. Ripperoni. Well, there is one creator's style that they're pushing. Todd's. All right, what about these?
Stop with the page punchers.
You love page punchers. You told me. You said you love page punchers because they sound like my name, Page Punchini.
I tried to be nice and just bring up the fact that Todd had something going on that was new and showing off a big vehicle since we were in the realm of vehicles.
Yeah, here we are.
To put the figure inside of the shit, so he lost. He lost. What is this? What is that? What is that?
Dude, this guy's named Full Cum.
Oh, no.
Look at, I'm not joking. Look at it. It says it.
No.
It says
it. Abominous.
Oh, that makes it better. Gotta
is that like a Johnny Come Lately?
Well, it looks cool in the comic. To be fair, it looks cool in the comic.
Yeah, you know what's wild? You know what's wild about this is that it's still Batman.
It's true.
Isn't that Batman?
He's just full of something.
This dude's comment. It's full of what?
It's full of what?
Like that one.
Look at the guy under him.
Welcome. Gotta hit it with the classic LMFAO.
Whenever I see Todd doing figures like this, all I can think about is in like the late 90s when he was doing all those like heavy mecha anime inspired figures and virtually nobody was fucking with him. This kind of feels like it's out of spite.
This one has a property behind it now.
I can't wait for the artist proof of this.
Oh man!
If this does get an artist proof, I would really like to paint it in the color scheme of a Dino Megazord. To be fair,
look at you.
To be fair,
fun. All right, what's next? Is there anything?
Before we move on from Todd, Batman hit us with 10. He said, "Here's the Todd McFarlane Collector's Edition, the Collector Gold, Silver, Shiny Label Edition from McFart And here's our new label, the windowless window gold window. McFarlane for you, by you.
Exactly what'll happen next.
He starts painting the fucking windows.
Oh man.
What's my man name right there? Oh, Calabac, that's his name.
Yeah. It's a Walmart exclusive, I think.
DC Ulick.
Select
basically.
retailers.
Yeah, this is actually this is one of those times. Well, it's usually with the bigger figures that Todd does a great job with the sculptor.
Yeah, this is the mega fig. So this is the $40 ones.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dude, the guy the guy that wrote the paragraph is back, and he's pissed.
Oh no!
Yay! ... But when does it come to Europe?
Along with the Starro Bath Wave and Kyle in his original suit.
He's fucking pissed.
Man, this guy really wants to love McFarlane, but McFarlane's making it really difficult for him.
Z-Pat Insta, he's fucking mad.
Should have been following Day Johnson's store. It's on him.
Yeah, you know. We didn't know the good old days until we left them.
That's true. I wish there was a way to know that we're on the good old days. We're actually in them.
I'll tell you.
When we're actually in them.
I'll tell you, Pancho.
Thanks, bud.
It's not yet. Anyway.
All right.
Cool.
Okay. What else? That's not.
I sent something in the chat that everybody was talking about.
Oh yeah, best action.
On the Twitter sphere. Everybody's talking about these because the designs look like
people twitting.
No, they're twitting. They've had it up to twit with this.
Twitter's a twatter right now, huh?
Yeah, the designs look sick. I would probably it's probably easier to just go to Twitter and just go to their handle.
Yeah, just go to that handle, whatever it may be.
Put this in the meantime while I do that.
Oh, that's
there you go.
But yeah, they're doing
subjects reveal new figures for their TMNT BST AXN line inspired by the IDW CNT. Okay, what?
That's
so
a lot of abbreviations.
It's best action.
Okay, best action, whatever, dude.
And yeah, these designs are based off of like the contemporary look they have. Maybe not right now, but this has been like one of their more popular looks in the modern era, for sure. So like anytime anybody does like a 6 statue or something or whatnot, it's usually these designs. These designs look cool. And best action is hit or miss sometimes. Admittedly, I haven't picked up a lot of their stuff. I was super into their Aang was pretty good, but then they did another one. Their first Aang was really, really good, but then the next one they did was I don't know. It wasn't as good as the first one. Then like their Zuko wasn't as good, and I think their Katara was just okay. I've seen, they go pretty hard into their Ninja Turtles line. I don't have any of them, but I see them all the time at like Target, and they go like pretty deep too. Like they did the ones where they're in like the Letterman jackets and stuff, and like admittedly those are really cool. The designs are really cool, but in terms of range of motion, it really is just hit or miss. And we've said it before. Like I remember when we covered Best Action, when they were first showing off their plans for everything, when it was just renders of all their stuff. This was like years ago when they were showing off the Avatar stuff, and there was more stuff they showed, but I think we were looking at their Ninja Turtle stuff too, the first ones they did, and we were really excited about the actual articulation technology and like layout and stuff. And like on paper, it looks like it works really, really well. But there's just sometimes with some of their releases, there's a disconnect, whether it be maybe the tolerances aren't up to snuff, or the plastic they use is like too rigid sometimes. And so their articulation isn't at its full potential with these figures. Hopefully these turn out great, because the designs are like, they're really cool. I really like this design of the turtles.
Yeah, and just to expand a little bit on what you were talking about. It's not even like they're missing articulation. It's just that the range isn't great.
Yeah.
They just need to fix the range. Like all the points are where they should be, like to be reasonable, obviously, because they're small and they're inexpensive. But like just the range needs to be fixed. Like all those Avatar figures, like you were talking about the Zuko and then the Aang. Like it makes no sense that the Aang with clothes is more posable than the one that's just the straight body.
Yeah.
Like it's just strange. Like their range of motion is really odd. I wish they'd get that fixed. I think this line would be really great if they did.
Yeah, for sure. People are commenting on the knees. They look weird. I mean, these are early renders. I guarantee you that they just haven't added articulation to the knees.
Oh yeah.
But who knows? Worth pointing out, they do a lot of turtle stuff. Like they did regular turtles. Then they did Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, they did Krang. They did Krang. They did. Man, they're doing everybody. You can tell they have a lot of passion for Ninja Turtles. I just hope that they can keep on improving when it comes to range of motion with their figures. Because I really want to love these figures, especially the Avatar ones, because we never have great Avatar representation. Just stinks.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen, but those turtles that come with the jackets and shit?
Yeah.
Did you know that there are sub versions within those releases on some Todd shit?
Really?
Like like they'll have 4 different tiers. They'll have a regular one that you can find anywhere, it's not hard to find. Then they'll have one that's a little bit above where the jacket is a particular color. Then they'll have one where the jacket is a little bit nicer painted and maybe the glasses are different that he comes with. Like sometimes they'll come with like 3D glasses or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it will have the highest level possible that's 1 out of 150 and it's a prototype within the package.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. So it's kind of cool that you can kind of obsess a little bit over trying to find certain version. Maybe people fucking hate it, but I don't know, kind of cool.
Nice. I think that's it.
Literally, that's it, huh?
I think the only other thing would be that Trunks went up last night. Did you get him? And Bardock. I don't know if you got either of those, or if you wanted to go for either of those.
No, I thought Bardock is a straight up re-release, right? So there's really no reason. Yeah, it's
just a straight up re-release.
Yeah, it's the same SKU, so there's really no reason for me to grab it again. Because I have 2 now, so I have one for the Super Saiyan head, the third party one. Head? Exactly. And then one for a base Bardock. So I think I'm cool on that. Trunks, I'll just wait for it to Boog left. I didn't even notice.
I didn't even notice.
Said it. He said it in the. He said it.
He did. Yeah, that's how I know.
I didn't even see it. I had the screen share up.
But what do you call it? But the Trunks, I'll just wait for Target. I don't know what it is. It's more exciting when I find these shits at Target.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way, man. Like people kept telling me like, when are you gonna get Gohan? And I'd be like, oh, when I see him in Target.
Yeah, man.
And sure enough, I waited and it paid off. I just found him in Target and I saw a Legend right next to him, priced at the same thing, and I laughed and I left. Yeah, I don't know. It was a good time. It's just it's fun to see things like that in a store.
Yeah, I think especially now, and I think I was talking about it maybe 2 weeks ago, but it's going to be crazy seeing a Trunks at Target. Like we're so used to seeing Goku, Vegeta, or even Vegeta wasn't common until Super Vegeta came out. But seeing a Goku at Target is it's old news now. But a Trunks is going to be wild to me. So I can't wait to see that and the Hero from the Future Trunks or whatever it's called, because that's a regular release too.
Oh man, I can't wait.
It's gonna be zoppity.
Bippity boppity.
That's it. All right, Ty, we're talking this Darth Vader. What's going on?
Yeah, I brought it up because it was making the rounds. People were talking about it because it has the light up head, like he's getting electrocuted.
So light up head.
So light
up head.
So interchangeable LED light up head.
I felt it.
Kind of cool, I guess.
They reused all those parts from that Jamie Foxx Electro that they couldn't.
This is the one where he's all like, "No," or whatever.
I remember that
like
part.
how
And from the
packaging like
movie, I remember that part.
Yeah.
I
All
felt
the
it.
plastic windows that Hasbro threw away. Hot Toys found. Like, don't worry, we'll do it. Looks good. I like that. Anyway, good shit. Good show, guys. What's next?
Hell yeah. That's it. I mean, it's the top of the hour.
Yeah, it was a tight news day.
You'll love to see it.
I don't even have any Mezco updates for you. Oh, I have one actually.
Oh my God.
Okay, here it is.
Let's go. What is
I went ahead. I did it.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna be doing it.
We're not sponsored.
Not
but we'll do it.
sponsored, but
Open to 'em.
pretty protectorant for interior and exterior seems to be the thing that everybody's putting on their Keaton Batman. So we're gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, I have a little Mezco update. My best friend hit me up today because he's like a huge Superman fan, and he bought that Man of Steel one.
Ooh.
That's his name, right? That one in the tin.
Yeah,
That's what they call
Man
it.
of Steel edition.
Yeah, Man of Steel edition. And he's like, "Yo, man, can I talk to you real quick?" I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" He's like, "Does Mezco normally only send you one figure when you order more than one?" And I said,
Whoa.
"No." And he's like, "Dude, these guys only sent me one, and I ordered two." And I was like, "Oh shit, you should
Whoops.
email them." And he's like, "Yeah, I did." And he's like, "And they want photo evidence." It's like,
Okay.
how the fuck can you give them photo evidence? Like, here's a picture of one Man of Steel Superman. There's the evidence.
Yeah, that's kind of kooky to me.
Does he not have his like the invoice, like the little slip that they put on the inside? I should say how many is on his order.
I've never gotten an invoice with any of my Mezco.
But what if his
before.
invoice says 2 and he only got one?
I know.
If the invoice says 2, then yeah, that's the proof they're looking for.
But you could
Or
just take one out of the
screenshot
box and
order,
lie.
I guess.
Or could you imagine these people at customer service doing their job and just clicking on his profile and looking at his orders?
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Could you imagine? Yeah, it's crazy. I felt so bad. I didn't know what to do. I just told them just go along and hope that they
seems
fix
like evidence
this.
that's easy to falsify. You just don't take a picture of your second one.
Exactly.
I know, it just
yeah.
makes no sense.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I don't know about you guys, but I've never gotten an order form inside of my Mezco boxes ever.
Yeah, it's like a return slip, like a little I don't know, sticker, I guess.
No, I've never gotten anything, and I always make sure to clean it. I always make sure to clean it, go through the box, because I grab the little freebie, the little Mezit.
I literally have a stack of them here somewhere.
Oh
Why do you
my
keep
God.
those? Fabio, you have a problem.
You're supposed to. What if you have to return something?
What if I have to return something from 6 years ago?
You never know. It was in the box. It says Mezco on it. It's part of the collection.
Please frame
Jesus
them.
Christ.
Can you frame at least one? You should frame your first one if you still have it.
I did frame the little postcards they used to include that had like the promo images of the figures.
Incredible.
You know, I would
collage.
judge you, but I have friends who collect the postcards that come inside of Ami boxes. So
Yeah, you do. You're supposed
I
to.
can't.
Do you not do that, right?
Can't judge.
It's a different waifu every time. So I mean,
Yeah,
at least
it's a different waifu drawn like really nicely, like with the season every time. So
for that I understand.
Okay,
that's
fair.
kind of cool. I'll admit that's kind of cool. I don't know how it's on in relation to a packing slip from Mezco, but apples and oranges,
We got here somewhere. Let's not question it.
it's valid in some way.
Anyway, plugs. Rick, you go first.
Hey, it's me. I'm still at these stores and I'm still looking.
What?
And I'm posting on Instagram. And yeah, I'm there. I'm gonna post a picture of a figure right now, so you'll know that I still do figures on there. You'll know. You'll be like, "Oh shit, this guy still does figures." I'm gonna be like, "Yep, it's me."
Who'd have thunk it?
You know what? Not me.
Not us.
Not us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I forgot to say, my handle's RickDom2345. A little thing about before we go, little funny story. There's this guy who keeps messaging me videos, like funny videos, like like your family members do or like people on Instagram do.
Absolutely.
This person has never attempted to follow me. They've never liked anything of mine. They just keep sending me funny videos. And I'm thinking that it's because he thinks we're related somehow, but it's still strange because he doesn't try to add me as a friend.
Oh no.
His name is Rolando Dom. And he thinks I am a fellow Dominite. And he keeps sending me funny pet videos every day, but he doesn't attempt to follow me or like speak to me, or he's never said anything. It's just nothing but funny pet videos every day. Like one or two. I've never accepted the request, so I don't really get the notification, but it's there. I see it.
Shouts out to that guy, huh?
Shout out to fucking Rolando, man.
I will. Here's a story that I forgot to share on Wednesday. So I mentioned that I went to go see an Indian film called Bola. It was so funny because the only other seats that were taken was like an Indian family, and they're sitting way in the back. Becca and I got there pretty early. We got there like half an hour early. And our seats were like right in the middle of the theater. Like you come into the theater and the second you turn to go into your seats, like we're the row you see. Like there's no way you don't see us. So we're sitting there for a while. We're the only people in the theater. The movie is about to start. Classic Indian move. These fellas are late. You love to see it. And I even called it. I turned to Becca and I was like, dude, there's other people that are supposed to be in here. I promise you they're Indian. And I promise you they're going to be late for this movie. It's just the way we are, right? So like they come in and they stop dead in their they look at us, they stop dead in their tracks, and I can tell they're staring at my wife because Becca's white. And I just remembered like seeing their faces, and I know these guys thought they were in the wrong fucking theater.
Is this Mario? Is this a showing for Mario?
They were like, they turned the corner and they just stared, and I could read their minds. They're like, "There's no way this is Bola. Are we in the right theater? What the fuck?" And it was just great. It was really funny. The movie was wild. If you have a chance to see Bola and you like Indian cinema, then check it out. It is a bog standard Indian film. I say this because it is when people think Indian cinema, they think RRR, which is great. RRR is like really, really good. It is peak. It not only is it peak cinema, it's peak Indian cinema. And I say this with my entire chest, like nothing so far has compared to RRR. So like, so Bola was just a normal Indian movie.
But it was good.
It was good. By Indian movie standards, it was good. The plot loop moved like lightning fast. Of course, like they save a lot of the plot for the plot twist reveals in the middle of the movie. So it was like really weird. The whole movie, it's crazy. So like the movie is about the main character Bola, who's like in prison for 10 years or some shit like that. He used to be like a gang member, and now he like turned his life around because he met like this woman or some shit. So he's like fighting gang members the entire time. It feels like a One Piece episode. Like the way these gangs are formed is like, it has like crazy One Piece vibes. Like they have like really weird gimmicks. There's this one gang. It's all just like buff dudes in basketball shorts. Every single one.
What the hell?
Anyway, I will say go watch Bola for one fight scene. At the very least, when this drops on YouTube, look up the fight scene where he fights these buff dudes in basketball shorts. He punches this guy in the chest so hard, the bones from his spine blow out of his back. It's the craziest shit ever. That is what Indian cinema is all about.
Dude, if there's not a ridiculous feat of strength in the film, It's not Indian, pal.
Absolutely.
Tell you that.
I did see Mario too. I saw Mario on Wednesday.
Man,
I don't know why I didn't
that.
lead with this. I'm talking about Bola for the last 5 minutes, but
And how was it?
Yeah, you said you really enjoyed it?
I loved Mario. It's like, it's unreal. I couldn't believe how much I love that movie.
Actually good?
Yeah, dude. Like, I think it's great. Like, I think it's really, really good. It's when I like everything anybody is talking about is like the critic score. And like, I remember when I saw the critic score come out, it was like 55 on Rotten Tomatoes or something. I was like, there's no way it's that bad. Like 55 is like pretty bad by like normal standards. But like, I have never felt a disconnect between critics so much in like my entire like movie going career, if you want to call it that. But like, it's just but like, I'm like a huge video game person. Before I got into figures, like video game collecting and the retro video game scene was like my thing. So if you go far back enough in my YouTube channel, it's all video games and it's all retro video games and stuff. So like, the Mario movie is like, it's about Mario obviously, but every single Easter egg in that movie is just like a love letter for like NES fans, written in like bold italics at the biggest font possible. It's crazy. Like, just a lot of really cool Easter eggs for Nintendo fans. And like, there's obviously it's set in that world, so there's tons of references for a lot of stuff, but like, there's like crazy deep cuts. Like, it's, I don't want to say any spoilers, but I'll give some stuff that's not spoilery, but like out of context. Like, you go in, when there's a scene in like Donkey Kong's house, there's a scene inside of his house and he has posters of himself up on his wall, but all the posters are key art from old Super Nintendo instruction manuals. So like, that shit is really cool to me. I think that stuff is so cool.
Yeah, man, that's the best kind of shit right there.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. There's, oh my God. So I will give one out of context potential spoiler. And it is the absolute greatest thing in this movie. And I've been watching like Easter egg breakdowns and stuff. I've watched like maybe one or two, and I've searched specifically for this key phrase, and no one is talking about it. There is a fucking double rider kick reference in this movie, and it is on full display. It's like it's not hidden at all. It is a key point of a scene, and it is a double rider kick from Kamen Rider. There's no way it's not, and like, no one is talking about it.
Really? That's so weird, especially after the fact that like everybody's been talking about the Kamen Rider nod with the fucking Blue Beetle trailer. Nobody noticed?
It's crazy. I feel like it's just not the demographic of people who saw it like early. I feel like after this weekend, we're going to see a lot of people talking about it. But like, even I didn't know this movie was coming out on a Wednesday. Like, I was fully prepared to go on a Thursday like normally, but it was randomly showing on a Wednesday. And then some places it was even showing Tuesday. It was crazy. So
yeah, my girlfriend was the one that told me on Wednesday. She's like, "So are you going to go watch Mario?" I was like, "Yeah, when it comes out on Thursday, I guess." And she was like, "No, it comes out today." And I was like, "Darling, surely you jest. It's a Wednesday."
It was a Wednesday, my dudes.
And she was like, "Really? I thought it was today." I was like, "Nah, you got to be tripping." And then Thursday we were busy, and then I looked and I was like, "Oh shit, it did come out on Wednesday." She was right. I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. I could have been watching Mario.
Yeah,
I could have easily solved this issue by a quick Google.
I highly recommend it, dude. Like, if you're like a video game enthusiast, then
you know it, baby.
There's plenty to love in this movie. It's really nice, and like, it's not like, There's it's a really great middle ground of like standard Illumination, like kid cringe shit. And but like, it's not even like cringy shit. Like maybe there's like one or two lines where it's just in there for like kids. But like I felt like it was a really great middle ground. And like the whole, like the biggest con of the movie, like pre-release for a lot of people, was like Chris Pratt voicing Mario. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. They do a really cool thing. I won't say what it is, but they do a really, really smart move introducing Chris Pratt, where it immediately, it's a direct, what do you call it? It's a direct answer, not answer, but like, it's like they're calling out what's happening. And it's not in like a tongue-in-cheek, like kind of way, but it's like, it addresses like his accent and whatever. It's fine.
Fine.
I'll take it.
I don't go to the Super Mario Brothers for fine. Okay, I go for cinema.
Some of these scenes are peak cinema. I don't know what to tell you. I could not believe there's a double rider kick
recommendation
in that movie.
Yeah,
my expectations are sky high now.
I was hoping, after I saw that it was getting review bombed by obviously the movie reviewers or whatever.
Oh.
I honestly thought that we were going to have a Minions, a gentle Minions moment. Were you around for that, Poncho?
No, what is a gentle Minions moment?
Oh my God,
dude.
Poncho! I figured that you were so detached from the internet because of your year of handling family business and whatnot, buddy. When the fucking Minions movie came out,
okay,
a huge meme, and what really started to propel TikTok to being something that like your mom and your dad has on their phone was Gentle Minions.
What is Gentle Minions?
Dude,
is this a whole piece of internet lore? I have nothing.
Let me explain it. These like teenagers would start to go to the fucking Minions movie in the theaters in full fucking prom suits. All of them. I'm talking. I'm not joking. It was a full theater all the time.
Squads of 4 to 8 like teenagers.
Yeah, like the whole fucking theater for like 2 to 3 weeks, or like almost even a month. And it was like them clowning on the fact that like people hated the Minions and that it wasn't real cinema, and they were like taking it super seriously and acting like it was real cinema.
Oh
like,
my God!
Movies,
it worked.
Yeah, it worked. It was like a huge like viral like shit. Like it was like one of the things like parents would start to ask their kids like, "Do you want me to buy you a suit to go watch this movie?" Like it was like a big thing, like during the pandemic.
What
or,
the
like,
fuck?
Right after it. Yeah, I knew that you'd missed it, or you would have brought it up by now. Gentle Minions.
They tried to do it for Sonic too, if I remember correctly.
I think they tried to do it for Sonic, and it didn't really catch on because the Sonic fandom is too fucking insane to all come together for something like that.
And to be fair, Sonic was good, so.
Oh yeah, Sonic was fucking great. Yeah.
Because the Minions aren't.
Oh,
I cannot believe I missed Gentle Minions. That's crazy. Damn, I'm on boomer shit, huh? Fuck, dude. I'm really feeling it now. I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. God damn.
Because when it happened, I started to think to myself, like, wait a minute. Poncho has never brought up Gentle Minions, just like in this split second. And I was like, oh man, I've got to explain the Gentle Minions, because I honestly thought that the Super Mario people were going to do that. Super Mario fans were going to do that as soon as like it was getting bombed for like being what it was, a fucking children's movie. Like, these people think they are Siskel and Ebert. Like, what the hell? What do you expect? This is a child's movie.
It's crazy. It says 2022. I was definitely around for that. What the fuck?
Dude, that's weird. Yeah. I guess it was last year. I don't know. I thought it was 2021.
I'm not on TikTok at all. Like, not at all. So that's probably why I missed it.
You're a Viner.
Yeah, you're a Viner from way back.
I just this is a big conversation. A lot of TikTok what do you call it? Content makes me uncomfortable, so I don't fuck with it.
Okay. No, I'll get that. At least I get that. I didn't know if I just didn't know why. I thought to myself, this guy, he's a Vine man.
Dang, man.
This is its spiritual successor. Maybe he really hates China.
No. Oh man. Yeah, I just don't. That's cool. That's crazy. Fucking. I'm like looking everything up. I'm doing like a crash course on Gentle Minions right now. This is wild.
Dude, there was even.
I actually didn't know it was even called that. I remember that meme going around to that trend, but I didn't know it was called Gentle Minions. That's cool.
Yeah, and it was funny because this shit would even go to like other countries. You'd see like Mexican kids like all go to the theaters in suits. You'd see like Russian kids like all go to the theaters in suits and shit.
Gentle Minions was 9 months ago, according to Diego.
That's crazy. I don't know why I thought that it was 2021.
Unbelievable.
But yeah, I guess it was last year. That's nuts, man. Time flies, and then it also doesn't. I don't know. I don't know how to explain why I thought that it was like 2 years ago.
It does not.
Static Thunder just hit us with 10. He said, "Yo, brothers, I just got back from having margaritas with some friends, and man, I shouldn't have pounded 5 of these things."
Damn, margaritas. I barely know.
Oh man, he's just on a sugar high right now.
Yeah, check out Mario. I encourage everybody to check out Mario. It's a cool movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to go watch this movie. I mean, I was hyped for it, but then when we seen that one trailer, it's obviously not a spoiler. When we seen that one trailer where they were in the carts, I was like, okay, I'm watching this shit.
Yeah, and the way they implement the carts in the movie is pretty cool too. It's like a whole thing, dude. They add like deep lore to the blue shell item. It's fucking crazy, dude.
Man, I can't wait for this shit.
Just thinking of like, I have literally not been able to stop thinking about this movie for like the last day and a half, and like I have like virtually nobody to talk to about it.
I was about to say, was Becca just like, yeah, that's good?
No, Becca and I have been talking about it for sure.
Okay.
Becca really liked it too.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why you married her.
Hell yeah, yeah. For the conversations, absolutely.
For the convies.
That's it. Yeah, see it for the rider kick, and see it for the deep lore behind the blue turtle shell. And it's like a really fucking rad part too. Like when you see how that thing comes into existence, it's so wild, dude. It's crazy.
I can't wait. Yeah, I was gonna watch it on.
All right. Well, I want to see Dungeons and Dragons. Actually, I keep hearing that's actually good. Yeah. Like surprisingly good.
Whoa! What are you saying? You trying to say that Mario's not actually good?
No. I'm saying Dungeons and Dragons. I'm hearing is surprisingly good. Like everybody was so ready to write it off, and everyone's like, "Oh wow, it's actually good."
Yeah, I was talking. I think I said it here, right? I think I said it here. Yeah, it's getting real hard for people to gatekeep that movie.
Yeah,
it's actually good.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to go? I'll meet you.
Yeah, I'll get a ticket.
Yeah, I'll see you guys.
The movie and the play.
I'll get an 8 p.m. showing here. I can make it.
Hell yeah! All right, so I'll do my plugs next.
Oh, hey, great plugs, Rick. This is why you should always go first.
Absolutely. Not much for me. Just follow me on Instagram at Poncheesy, and follow me on YouTube at Poncheesy too, because I'll go live this weekend, probably tomorrow. I might do like, I don't know when I'm gonna go live. Maybe like at noon-ish for me. Maybe. I know it's kind of early for West Coast guys, but sorry, it's noon for me. So
it's not that early over here.
Like, hey man, it's your fucking birthday. You do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, sir.
That's it. Yeah, I want to stream early because I know I'm gonna do. What do you call it? I have like plans with Becca for like Saturday and Sunday, so
yeah, man.
I'll stream early, and then I might stream. No, I won't. Once I start my plans, I won't be doing anything. So never mind.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We don't do shit for nobody but yourself.
That's true. Absolutely.
That's the type of shit I'm on, man.
Absolutely. Aside from that, that's it. I think I'm just gonna open Pokemon cards on the stream, and then just talk just talk to a bunch of people. I don't know. It's gonna be fun. I have like 11 cards left to master set this whole set. So.
Oh my god, really? Just 11?
Yeah, that's it. And it's like they're really inexpensive cards, except for the Miriam. So, like the Miriam is the last card I need. Alt Art Miriam. The last like big card I need. So I have like the Miraidon Alt Art and the Koraidon Alt Arts. I have 3 of each. I can't stop pulling those things. But I just need the Miriam. And like once I pull the Miriam, I'm gonna stop buying packs and I'll just buy singles because like it
just buy the singles now.
Well, I mean, yes, but like I don't want to spend $100 on Miriam or like $80 on Miriam. So
yeah, she's not cheap.
But like every other one is like $2 to $5 that I'm missing. So I'll definitely buy those as singles, or I'll try and trade. That's more fun than buying a single for me.
A little tradesy.
But it's official. I'm manifesting it. I'm pulling Miriam tomorrow. I can feel it in my bones. I have a booster box and I have some singles. So I'm doing it.
Is that the only big hit you need left? It's her, it's Curlia. Did you ever pull the Gyarados?
Yeah, I pulled I pulled the Gyarados on Monday, I think. I pulled the regular Gyarados EX in one pack, and then because I pulled it, I was talking about it, and I was like, all I need is the full art one. Like that's all I need. And then I pulled it in the next pack.
Oh my god.
You can't write
insane luck. No, you can't write it better than that. It's written in the stars, pal.
Absolutely. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to pull her tomorrow. I know it's going to happen. I'm manifesting it. I feel it.
It's not a question of if,
but when. Exactly.
And you know when is that stream, whenever that stream is.
Yeah, 12 noon. Maybe 11 EST. I don't know.
Sunday or Saturday? What is it?
BS.
Tomorrow. I'm going to do it Saturday.
Saturday, even though your birthday's on Sunday.
Yeah, because on Sunday I'll be doing birthday stuff, you know?
Wait, whoa. I thought you said you were going to be doing it on your birthday.
Oh, sorry. I don't want to cause any confusion. Wow. Birthday stuff for me is doing nothing.
Okay.
And Becca's off too, so like I just don't want to spend my entire day off with my wife streaming.
No, that's
just half of it.
Well, she works tomorrow, so like that's why I want to do it early.
Right.
And that's it. What about you, Fabio? What do you got going on? I see you got your room all set up.
Hey, yeah, man. They really did a good job of fooling Boog, so I must have done a really good job.
The chroma key is good. It's a good chroma key, especially little. It's good.
Yeah, I need the front light right here, obviously. Whoa.
Where'd you go? That's an invisibility cloak.
Yeah, I need the light up here still. But
you do. You need a key light.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here every week. Wednesdays, Fridays. Good stuff. Huh? We're podcasting. Go follow me on Instagram, Fobster360, because I got all my photos of my collection catalog, I guess, going up there. So if you want to go see all my photos, go check them out. I should probably post one for today, so go check that out.
I look forward to it.
Yeah, thanks. What should I do? All right, good suggestion.
What should you do? I don't know.
Some sort of nude.
All right.
But tasteful.
All right. That's
piece.
Fine. We'll figure that out. All right, cool. What about you, Punch?
What about me for what?
I don't know. You did your plugs already?
Yeah, I did it right before you.
No. Dude, I was finishing up my Will Help the Rot Cleaver deck. It came out so good.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, dude. Weirdly enough, I had this commander already that I had pulled in packs, and then I was at Target, and they had the actual commander deck that he came in with like a bunch of the other staples that are included for him. So I kind of built him in my own way. And
He's
then
built
I found
different, you would say.
like all the stuff that's actually good for him. So I got the deck anyway. Now I have the actual shiny version of the commander and a bunch of other stuff. So ready for some Sunday night magic this weekend.
Hell yeah!
Boys.
You built him in your own vision.
Yeah, I had like a version of him, but now we've gone full like cheese mode.
Yeah, now you're fully torqued.
Little zombie token tribal. Pretty fun stuff.
Much like you,
Mhm.
I also built a Cleavor deck.
Oh.
The Pokemon Cleavor.
Oh, I said Rod Cleaver, but yes.
Oh,
close.
sorry. Well, this guy's name is Cleavor. You know, tomatoes, onions, whatever. It's the same shit.
Fair.
There's an alt art of Cleavor. Psyduck's my favorite Pokemon, so like I have grandfathered in love for Cleavor. But it has an attack called Timber Cleave. Greatest attack I've ever seen in my life.
That's a fucking name.
It costs two energy. Flip 2 coins. If both of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now knocked out. Doesn't do damage or anything. It just knocks them out clean, one hit. So the idea of getting 2 heads in a row and then just wiping somebody's active Pokemon is too enticing for me. So like I've been like building this deck for like a week and a half now. So I'm very excited. So 2 heads, says Loki. Exactly.
2 heads.
There's a like they do these weird magic sets called like unsets that aren't like technically, legal in a lot of ways. There's like a few cards in the set that can be legal, but for the most part, it's like a joke set where they add like stickers or whatever. They literally give you like a sticker that you put over the name
of
cool. The card to like give it a different effect or whatever. There's like like carnival ride ticket type of things. It's like a whole fun house sort of thing. They released one called Unfinity. And so for this zombie deck, I'm like looking through stuff to add for it. There's one zombie called Gray Merchant of Asphodel, right? Then it's in the regular set. And in one of these Unfinity sets, they put one out called Gray Merchant of Alphabet. And when you play it, you get to choose a letter. And for every creature you have with like that letter in its name, like a crazy effect happens. So I got it just so I could like, I'll name Z. So all my zombies like do some crazy stuff now.
That's really cool.
Yeah, just like silly things like that. Like they have random effects that are like if the character in the art has like a hat, it gets plus 2/2 or something like that. Like, whatever. There's some crazy stuff in those sets. They're like kind of meant to be self-contained.
Yeah,
but there's a few in there that like actually have effects that are wild. They could be coin tosses. They already did like a dice roll set with Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
So they've done that before, but some of them could be like, a dice roll like that or a coin flip.
Those are some of my favorite types of decks to build. Decks that are like coin flip orientated. It's like more fun. Like if I'm trying to play competitively, then I won't do anything like that. But like, now that Becca plays, like that's the kind of stuff I like to play with Becca. So like this Cleavor deck is coin based heavy. She's gonna build a Hypno deck. There's a Hypno card in this new set where if you flip a heads, you can you choose any attack that your opponent's Pokemon has, any of their active Pokemon. So on the bench or as they're active, you can choose any attack of a Pokemon that's on the field and you can use it.
Oh.
And like that's it. And it only costs 1 energy. It's like the craziest. It's like so wild. So like I'm super excited to not only build that deck for myself, but like play against my wife's version of that deck. So that stuff is really fun to me. Like that kind of stuff is like the chance of it makes it so much more fun. To me, it's ultimately more fun than building like, the new meta deck and then just like trying to destroy my wife in a card game.
Well, one key thing I even forgot to mention about this dude that I found, because this, again, I pulled this guy as a commander like forever ago in a pack, and he's like in the top 10 of all commanders in Magic.
Hell yeah.
And as I'm at Target, there's 3 of him sitting on the shelf. And I'm like, oh my God, all right, well, might as well just grab it. This is like a $200 deck for $40. Might as well.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, Poncho, let's play Magic. You and me, let's go.
Oh, we should. You teach me to play Magic, or you refresh me on Magic, I'll refresh you on Pokemon.
All right, fair.
And I'll watch.
All right, should we get up out of here? What's up?
Yeah, let's do it. Go ahead and take us out, Fabio.
All right, well, thanks for everybody sending in the super chats and things of that nature, contributing in the chat, participating, hitting like on the way out. And this has been episode 240 of the A.C.B.A. podcast. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Boog says hi, by the way, and bye. And until next time, peace.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh yeah, what a show.
What a time.
Love it when it gets nice and card heavy.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
good
real.
card heavy.
Yeah, it actually is crazy. Like, that's all I was doing this whole show, was just like putting this deck together.
On Wednesday, I was organizing all my cards on Wednesday. So my head was down the entire show.
Like, I go through, like, there's a website called EDA Track that's literally just, you type in the name of the commander and it like compiles, you know, what percentage of people put a certain other card in decks with